What up? What up? Another live stream. Another live stream. I ain't been on here in a couple days. I had to, take me a little break, but I'm back. Back. Back at it. Hopefully everybody's enjoying themselves on a Sunday. And it's crazy because I ain't do a couple days. I feel like I ain't talked to y'all in forever. But hopefully y'all enjoying y'all Sunday. It's a nice day here in Michigan. Heading to the gig right now. I got a 6-day run. You dig? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, Aggie? What's going on, Michigan Made? What's the deal? What's going on? Yeah, we in here. We in here. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. It's prime time. I'll post up more videos too, like more of the regular videos as well. Oh man, I enjoyed my day off yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing extra yesterday. I chilled out, relaxed, and that was it. Didn't want to do nothing. But yeah, man. So we live. On my way to the gig. The question is, nurse bullying real? Even with the male nurse, how are you treated? Especially being an LPN myself. I've heard of nurse bullying among women. I've seen nurse bullying among women. I've never seen it among males. But I'm sure it exists, I guess. I mean, bullying probably exists everywhere, but I'm sure it exists. I've never seen a male personally get bullied by a male nurse, get bullied by another male nurse, but I'm sure it's out there. But if you're thinking about being an LPN, getting your LPN, I don't think you should let that stop you. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't even be a question because you should just get it regardless. You don't let nobody else stop your bread. Well, yeah, man. Anyway, I wanted to just come on here and chit chat with y'all. Let's see how y'all been doing. Hopefully, everybody's doing all right. Man, it's about to be a cruise summer. Like, the wild thing about it, I see a lot of these agencies starting to drop their rates towards the summertime. Like, even the PRN agencies starting to drop their rates. And I'm like, are y'all nuts? I'm like, are y'all absolutely crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, they are starting to drop their rates. I seen this one agency that I used to work for. I'm still employed with them, but I just don't pick up with them. They dropped their rates $2. So they went from, like, the rates in this area, this local area, because they got facilities all throughout the state. But a lot of the facilities in this area, they dropped from like 33, 32, some was 33, some was 32. They went from 33 and 32 to $30. And I'm like, these facilities have lost their minds around here. But again, like I always say, they always the last to catch on. Well, they've lost their minds. Like, these agencies have lost their minds. You got a few facilities that you can really get a bag at, and around here, but a lot of, like, they really trying to test, like, they trying to test nurses for real, and hopefully a lot of nurses in this area don't fall for the okie doke. I mean, I already told y'all, if I was y'all, especially if you lived in this area, I wouldn't take nothing less than $30. Unless I was like brand spanking new, then I wouldn't take nothing less than like 27. I'm saying? I want to take nothing less than 27. But see, the 73-year-old nurse bullied you. Wait, what happened? Type that message again, Coop, and don't put no cussing in it because it's gonna block it. What up, Swin? What's going on? You said a 73-year-old nurse bullied you, but I don't understand how that. Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Some people are timid. I just don't understand how that happens, though. Even as a person that's being a bully, like, why would you want to bully another coworker, somebody that's helping you out, or somebody that could help you out? But that just never makes sense to me. What's going on, Swin? But boy, it's about to, man. Like I said, these agencies, they've been going crazy. Like, they've been going crazy. Like, people been calling off like crazy and everything like that. And I done secured me a little spot. I was gonna tell a couple nurses I know about it, but I'm gonna just keep that joint to myself, like real talk, because they be playing games. People don't want to show up to work, and people don't want to really grind it out. And I hate putting my name on something, and then when somebody don't do their job, do what they supposed to do, it makes you look bad. So I said, nah, that's not happening no more. It's not happening no more. I found a cool little spot to where I can get out here and grind for real, for real. But shout out to Swin. Swin said, "What's on the agenda?" Nothing really, man. We just chopping it up right now. Just chopping it up, grinding. I do want to talk about. I do want to kind of dedicate this one to the fellas though, but ladies, it's just, I mean, it counts for y'all too. And the agency looking at you crazy. Yeah, like, no, bro, we not doing that. Like I said, for me to take another, like the agency assignment I'm on now, it made sense for me to do that. But so they asked me if I want to renew actually. And I was like, yeah. So I gave them my offer that I wanted, and obviously they said no, which I didn't really want to renew anyway. But what they offered me was $200 lower than I'm already getting. And I'm like, y'all are slow. And it wasn't the agency's fault, really. It was the facility's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some slow stuff. Why would I take $200 more? I mean, $200 less than what I'm getting now? And y'all need the help. So, but I said, nah, I'm straight. But that's the thing, though, y'all. Like, sometimes, because they relying on people to be comfortable. They relying on people to stay where they are, to not move. You know what I'm saying? They relying on people for that. But nah, like, it's still some good agencies. I mean, some good facilities out here that will pay. But we ain't just taking anything. That's not what we doing. Don't roll like that. I guess I was just wondering because everyone says LPNs and nursing is great, but I'll try to get all the angles out the way. But work is everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. Michigan made, are you a dude or are you a girl? Because if you a dude, you probably not gonna really have to worry about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen a male nurse get bullied for real. I've never even heard of that. So, but if you a dude, you probably won't have to worry about that. I mean, even if you was a chick, you probably. Oh yeah, you a dude, so yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I would just keep mind your business, keep to yourself. I think you'll be alright. But no, like I said though, like where I'm at, you can cook, and like at the place I'm at, we are allowed to pump agency if you staff. And a lot of them agency staff about to be mad at me. Because I'm about to run up all the hours. I'm about to run up all the hours. Um, yeah, I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard no grown man get bullied though. But I mean, I'm sure it happens. Um, Sick. I like the videos, man. I'll catch you later. I appreciate it, bro. I'm a grown man that a nurse. I'm a grown man that a nurse, and I'm getting bullied. Coop, how are they bullying you, man? How are they bullying you? What are they doing to bully you? What are they doing to bully you? Do you work at what hospital? I mean, what kind of setting do you work in to get bullied? And what do you consider bullying? It's so many questions that come with that. A lot of questions that come with that because I'm like, bullying, is it bullying? Or you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to expound on that a little bit more. But yeah, I've never heard nothing like that. One thing I've noticed though, I said live. One, nah, could be getting blackmailed and gossiped on, not bullied. Yeah, they can talk all they want, yeah, but one thing I noticed, man, I be trying to tell the fellas, bro. That's why I be trying to talk to the younger cats, man. For real, bro. I be trying to talk to them so bad because there's nothing wrong with getting money late in life. But when you get money late in life, man, some damage you can't undo, bro. Like, I be seeing a lot of these cats that's in situations that they really can't get, like marriages. And I got nothing against marriages, but it be a lot of the time to where these dudes been broke for so long and be tied up in a marriage for so long and can't leave their significant other, that once they finally start getting everything like that, then eyes start to open a little bit more. The horizons start to broaden. You dig? And when you, like I said, when you get money early in life, you start to understand and you start to learn real quick about what options you can have in life. And I'm not just even talking about with girls, but just period. What kind of lifestyle you want. You are in more control of that as a man. And like I said, that's not always having to do with money, but I'm just talking about period. It helps though. You dig what I'm saying? So they argue with me and try to call you gay. What they arguing with you about? They argue, like, what is y'all arguing about? You arguing with other? Do you work? What kind of setting you working in? No, you can't have that, man. Just like I said, like you just got to be assertive. You ain't got to be argumentative, but I don't argue with nobody, especially no woman. I don't argue with women. But yeah, it just puts you in a position to where you can see things a lot more clear. A lot of dudes get in these relationships out of necessity. A lot of them don't have nowhere to stay. A lot of them need people, don't have their ish together, and then when you get in a situation, when you go into a relationship like that, when you go into a domestic situation like that, it alters your vision for real. Assisted living facility. Heck nah. Let them. Who cares if they call you gay? It's just the arguing. What are y'all arguing about? Is it about work? Is it about patience? Because how they feel about you personally, that's their business. Who cares if they call you gay or not? You're not there to smash them. You're there to get your bread and leave. And you did? Right. Don't argue. I don't argue with nobody. Is you a black man at that? If you black too, man, don't argue. You be professional. You take it. You follow the chain of command. You don't argue with nobody. Next thing you know, they'll be trying to put an assault case on you. You scaring people and all that type of shit. Nah, I don't do that. And don't let you be a big dude too. Heck, nah, bro. You don't do that at all. Nah, hell no, bro. Don't. You know. You say you arguing with other nurses, or is it the seniors that you arguing with? Hold on, y'all. This my fault, y'all. Yeah. Don't let you be black. When they find out you arguing, they gonna be like, "What you arguing?" And you said she was 73. Man, hell, I wouldn't even talk to that lady. Every time I see her, I'll go the other way, bro. Because it's not about proof. Like, when it come to your job like that, when it come to your bread and butter, it's not about necessarily proving a point and engaging in emotional conversations. Fuck that. That's what girls do. We don't do that. We get our paper and go. And then with you being a man, like, you got to follow the chain of command. You dig what I'm saying? Said, I'm the lead nurse there. Got a promotion from 25 to 36 because of your work ethic. That's what's up. So that's why they arguing with you? So it's just hating. That's what it's so in other words, they just hating on you. But you don't. Well, and you the lead nurse, you really not supposed to be participating in no arguing. Hell no, bro. But congratulations, that's a good look. Hell yeah, that's a nice bump. That's too much money to be arguing with nobody. Just be like, bro, chill. I'll just be like, yo, I don't got time for that nonsense. You can think what you want. But I'm about to go in here and do what I gotta do. I need you to do this. If you don't do this, then I'll just write you up and you can go home. It's really that simple. And if they don't want to listen to you, that's fine. You go above their head. See, to me, I don't care about snitching at work if it means like my peace of mind. I don't give a damn about that. That whole not getting nobody in trouble code, if you causing me turmoil at work, yes, I'm following the chain of command. I have to. Especially as a male and a black male that's dealing with majority females. That's the only thing that's going to save you. Because at the end of the day, without no video documentation, that's all you got is a paper trail for yourself. You need to be writing down every incident that go down and sending it to whoever, and you keep a record for yourself and you give it to them. But you don't argue back though. Hell no. You don't do that. But you make sure you keep you a nice paper trail for yourself and do what you're supposed to do. So that way can't nobody accuse you of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody say that Coop did this, Coop did that. No, and make sure if you can, you try to keep you a witness with you as well. You dig? Try to keep you a witness with you when you're doing certain things or if you're dealing with certain people. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta cover yourself at all times. Because they're gonna try you. They're gonna try to play with you. But if they seeing you engage in an argument, they gonna think you one of the girls, and you don't want that. They gotta respect you too. They gotta respect you as a man, and they gotta respect you as a supervisor. Especially if you're the lead, they promoted you for a reason, so you must do a good job. You must do a good job. So, yeah, man, just document, protect yourself. Don't engage in no senseless argument and or no emotional argument because they might have said something, called you gay. Let them think what they want, bro. Who cares if they called you gay? If you're not gay and you know you're not gay, why you care? Let them think what they want. Shoot, you ain't made it until they called you gay. I'm waiting on my first gay room. That's how you know you done made it. For real, for real. That'd be the first thing they try to put on you. Either you gay or you criminal or something like that. So, yeah, started as a residential. Got my med tech, did LPN. Going back, yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, well, yeah, bro, you got all that good stuff going for you, man. Don't worry about no broad calling you gay. Who cares? She probably want to smash. And because you don't want to smash her, she want to say, oh, well, you gay. Nah, bro, I just don't want you. You did. So, alright. You're going to be alright. But that's crazy, though. I ain't never had to deal with that. That's a wild situation right there. I ain't never had to deal with another nurse trying to play games like that. Like I've been around nurses that I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? I've had nurses that I wasn't too a fan of, but you know, we still professional about it. You know, if it was ever any issue, you know, I'll just say, hey, listen, I appreciate this. I'm not really feeling what you're doing. I'm gonna need you, or we're gonna have to work something out. But that's about as far as it went. Oh, and some games for fellas. Let me tell y'all something for real, for real. When it's like, say if you the nurse and you got like a female patient, if she got like dementia or something like that, and you have to do like a certain procedure, anything that's dealing with like peri-care, I would even say, not even just that. And this is some game for y'all. If you're dealing with a patient that has dementia or something like that, y'all need to have y'all a witness in there at all times, and preferably a female. It shouldn't ever be a case where it's two males dealing with one patient that got dementia, especially if you black. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. If you are black, especially, and you dealing with a patient with dementia, and that patient just happens to be Caucasian and old and stuff like that, we know a lot of them old people that came from the 50s and the 60s. They grew up in a time where there wasn't a lot of black nurses. So they liable to say and do anything, bro. I'm just trying to put y'all on game and have y'all protect yourself. Always take a female Cena with you. I say no matter what you're doing. But even if the patient don't have dementia, if you ever got to do like a procedure to where you're dealing with the peri area or something like that, I will always have a female Cena with me at all times. That's how the game go. That's how the game go. You don't even want no room for nothing. You dig? Always. I don't care what it is, especially if they got dementia. It should never be two males in a female patient's room at the same time that got dementia. I've seen way too many dudes get accused of things that they did not do. And they know this patient has a history of accusing certain kind of people, certain kind of males. But then when they make an accusation, they got to do an investigation. It's a whole long process. That's never happened to me, but I've seen it happen so many times to other dudes, especially when I was a senior. And there will be certain times I wouldn't even go in certain patients' room. I'd be like, nah, she need a female staff, bro. She need a female staff. And you need to document every single time. You dig? Yeah. I think I got a promotion out of 10. They chose me to keep it 1,000. Yeah. But yep, you always. That's some game for my male nurses out there, for real. Especially if you an LP and working in these facilities, you always have your witness. Always. I had a client one time that I worked with that she had she was like ANO times like 2 to 3, but at times she would have like episodes of like dementia. She was in the beginning stages of dementia, and it was this guy there. It was this big old black dude. He had to be about 6'6", 6'7". He was a really big dude, so he already like intimidating to a lot of the residents because he big and he bald and black and got a beard. He probably looked like a super villain to a lot of the residents. So he had went in this one resident room, a Cena. He was a Cena, one of the resident room, changed her and everything like that. You know, all the people loved him, all the residents loved him, all the staff loved him. He's a good guy. So one day, the resident just accused him of RAPE. You did accuse him of RAPE. Now we know better, and even like the police had came out there and they knew better because they know she was known for this. She just hasn't done it in a while. So the police had to come out there and write a statement. The cop who had came out there was already irritated because he had came out there for this type of thing before with the same patient. But he didn't have nobody in the room with him. But thank God, you know what I'm saying, that they knew she has a history of this, because it could have just been a lot worse. I mean, he probably not would have happened, but he probably would have got suspended, so they can investigate, and you losing money. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to, you always got to protect yourself as a male nurse, for real, for real. They don't like to talk about that, but that's real. They do not like to talk about that. But all y'all, especially you black male nurses, y'all better keep you some protection. Take you one of them female seniors with you. If you're dealing with a female patient that got dementia or something like that, for real, sundowners, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just had them watch. Had them look. You know, hey, I'm about to get this person a man's real quick. Can you just pop in here with me real quick so I can just, say I had somebody in there? And people get loose and lax and comfortable, man. Y'all know, bro. I know, because that junk can happen at any time. That junk can happen at any time. What up, Divine? What up, Divine? We're just on the way to work. Chilling. Chopping it up. Just on the way. Getting into some good game. But yeah, man. I think I'm gonna actually do a whole video on that. I need to do. I might do a whole. I'm about to write that down. I'll do a whole video on that. Male nurses. Yup. Have to watch out for. Yeah, I need to do a whole video on that because that's important. You don't want to get caught up out there like that. You don't want to get caught up out there like that, for real. But yeah, man. So hopefully, all y'all out there having a good day. Y'all on the grind, as you should be. And like I said, this come up, it's so real, man. Because now, I've been working real hard, and I set a goal, and everything is starting to come together. I just stay prayed up that things, keep going according to plan, and things are starting to come together the way I want them to. And I'm telling you, man, like once you set your mind to something and you grind and you got it for real in motion, bro, it's amazing to see everything come to fruition because you conscious of it. Because when you set like a conscious goal, and sometimes it take a minute, bro. It's gonna be obstacles, it's gonna be roadblocks, and it's still gonna be roadblocks, but it's just a beautiful thing to see when you set a goal, you follow through, you see it coming to life. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. But it's gonna be roadblocks in the way, but it'd be worth it. What up, cousin? What's going on? So as an LPN and LTC, you tell us personally, can you tell us what's the hardest part in the beginning? What's the hardest part now? Hardest part now, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, it's really easy to me. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. But that's, and I'm not even trying to like brag, bro, but like, it's easy. The work is easy. What gets frustrating is that when other people don't do their job, and then it falls back on you. So I'll probably say that's the most irritating thing about the job. But even that's not hard. But you're doing a lot of things that you're gonna be, as a nurse, you cover up a lot of mistakes. You put out a lot of fires. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people, you got lazy nurses that won't do anything or will try to put it all on you, and then you just gotta be like, bro, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta stand up. You gotta be able to stand up for yourself and voice your opinion. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves is when we get a new admission and they send them with no pain medication. That is the most irritating thing in nursing to me as an LPN working in long-term care. I hate that. I hate it with a passion because they be knowing, or they don't have a script. Because sometimes when they had a script, you can, if you got a Pyxis, you can send it to the pharmacy. They give you a code. You can pull it from the back up. But if they don't have a script, oh my God, especially if it's the weekend, that's the absolute worst. They should not, if they don't have meds, they shouldn't even be able to come to the facility over the weekend because the doctor not going to answer the phone for the most part. Or it take them, you got to pull teeth. The NP ain't going to answer. You got to pull teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that with a passion. But as far as in the beginning, I think in the beginning, you just got to find your rhythm. Once you find your rhythm, you're good from there. You know, but you're going to have probably the most challenging thing on top of what I just mentioned is staffing issues. You dig? So, I mean, you're going to be short, but that's a part of it, though. But once you find your rhythm, you're straight. When the merch coming out, credit card ready. Man, listen, bro. I want to say the date, but I'm low-key scared to say the date because I want everything to fall in place, but let me check something. Let me check. Okay. So I'm gonna say the projected date for the merch and all that stuff is looking like July 12th. All right. So July 12th, the site should be ready. The merch should be ready to purchase. All that good stuff. July 12th. So that's what and on top of that, I have a single coming out July 12th. Got a lot of stuff. So the merch is going to be ready July 12th. That's what it's looking like. I was nervous about saying it. I was going to just pop it up on y'all, surprise y'all, but I just want everything to be smooth. But July 12th. Well, I appreciate the support. Learning the cart and time management. Yeah, that's the dope thing about being an LPN because when you be getting a lot of patients and then you really learn how to prioritize certain things and you learn how to do time management really well. So when you do get your RN going to the hospital, when you're dealing with people on med surg, you have 4 or 5 patients. Some people be freaking out over 4 or 5 patients at the LPN. You'd be like, that's a great day. That's a phenomenal day. Best shift I ever had was working in a COVID unit one time and I only had 4 or 5 patients. Oh my God, that was so lovely. That was so lovely. That was so lovely. And that was the easiest shift I ever had. Easiest. So, and yeah. But nah, LPN and long-term care, that shit's smooth as hell, especially when you get it down. And then if you get in a facility that's a really good, see what I like from what I know now. I'm not gonna say go to the worst facility to where it endangers your license. But I would say go to a facility where you can see and learn a lot. You spend about 6 months in a facility like that, one of them trap facilities, anywhere else gonna seem like a blessing. I'm saying? You start, because when you start off, like, one thing I would never ever recommend any LPN to do is start off in assisted living. I know they do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, assisted living is not real nursing, bro. It's not, because those jobs they trick you into thinking that that's how an LPN job is supposed to be, and there's not a lot of them out there like that to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of because you gotta understand, it's usually one nurse in charge of the whole building, and as a new nurse, to me that's terrible. That's a terrible way to learn, because a lot of them patients ain't sick like that. A lot of them just, they just need help. They need assistance with doing simple ADLs, you passing some meds and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would never start off as an LPN in a assisted living. I think that's terrible advice. You know what I'm saying? I think that's awful advice, because you really don't learn nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't know how to do anything. And any skills that you learned in school, you lose them. So, but I know some people do it, and I'm not knocking it, but I just think that's a bad decision, because when you try to get a job at a real nursing home, you're gonna be like, oh no, what is this? You're gonna be like, oh no. But that's where you get your bag at, though, for the most part. I would not do no assisted living job starting out the gate. I would not do it. Even when I did the assisted living job, I liked it, but I got bored really quickly. I ain't gonna cap, because a lot of it was me not really doing shit. And as crazy as that sound, I'm the type to tell y'all, work harder, not, work smarter, not harder. But I got bored in this system, because you don't do shit for real. What you really there for? That's a putting out. All you do, for the most part, like if the med techs don't show up, you pass meds, because most of them don't take any patients that's critically ill. The acuity be real low. So, you might change a couple dressings and take some blood sugars, but that's about it. These were I was. I don't know why so many hate it. Though. A lot of people don't like the nursing home because it can be taxing. It can be stressful. It can be irritating. It can be very ghetto at times. I'm gonna just be honest. I already told y'all, the nursing home attracts some of the worst people. People don't like to really pass meds and stand up for 2 hours and do a med pass and all that kind of stuff. And now with a lot of these nursing homes, they starting to take anybody off the streets. You dig what I'm saying? Nursing homes are starting to become the new group homes. So they taking, ex-cons, they taking drug addicts, they taking all kind of people, homeless people, and that's why, I understand why a lot of people don't like the nursing home, but I'm the nursing home king. I don't care. As long as that bag there, I'm in there. Shoot. As long as that bag there, that's where I be. In the nursing home. I don't care about none of that. They getting younger and younger too. That's the wild part. I got patients that's, on my travel assignment, I got patients that's in their 20s. Med techs pretty much are nurses. They do everything a nurse do in a nursing home. They just get paid less. I told them that. Med techs do everything the nurses do in assisted living, but they get paid less. This road is so terrible, bro. It's awful. Off-road. It would seem like it, man. There's potholes everywhere in Michigan, but they swear they working on the roads. They swear they working on the roads. Been working on the roads for 20 years, and ain't no pothole done disappeared. Shit crazy. It sure do look like I'm off roading. But yeah. But nah, and then and it's funny because so many LPNs claim they hate the nursing home, but then when they go to the hospital, they complain about being disrespected. A lot of them, not all of them, because all of them don't get disrespected in the hospital. But I done heard so many complain about getting disrespected in the hospital. But I'm like, look, you have to pick a battle. Either you either you get your money in the nursing home or you get your money in the hospital. Which one? Or start your own business or something like that. Because I mean, you gonna have to pick a struggle. You can't be mad at everything. Oh, I don't like the nursing home, but I don't get no respect as a nurse in the hospital. All right, well, then be homeless then, or go be a medical assistant somewhere. I don't really know what to tell you. For real. Yeah, Devon, all it takes is that one bad facility and you will be able to survive anywhere. That's a fact. One bad one, all you need, and like I said, like you get to see some of everything. You get to learn how to deal with some of the hood rats, seniors. You learn how to deal with them. You learn how to become approachable. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to become more of a people person. Your people skills get better because you're going to learn how to stand up for yourself. You're going to learn how to be assertive, but you also going to learn how to be empathetic. You're going to learn how to be, you know what I'm saying, a good leader. But you're going to also learn how to be, you know, how to listen to people and listen to your aides. And because you're going to have aides that's really good and that know the patients way better than you could ever know them. So it's important to listen to them. You're going to just learn a lot of things, you know, when you deal with some of these places. Now, it's some terrible places I would never tell anybody to go to, but you need, for your first experience, you need to work somewhere that's kind of bad. I'm not going to lie. You need to work somewhere that's kind of bad so you can learn. Since we're mostly African dominant, be honest, who's harder to take care of in your experience? Old white people or old black people? That's a good question. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna just be real. Like, I don't think it's really no difference, to be honest. I mean, you know, when you taking care of old white people, sometimes, you know, if you black, they like to call you nigga and all that kind of stuff. But you, whatever. I mean, you play past that. That ain't even a big deal. I mean, they need help. Obviously, they ain't in their right mind. You know, some of them probably are in their right mind, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. But and then you got some old black people. You can't tell them nothing. Some of them be non-compliant. Some of them don't want you to do nothing. So it's really no difference, bro. It's just how you handle it, really. Yeah, man. They are everybody. You know, it's not really no difference. It's how you handle it, how you choose to deal with it. Um, and that's about it, fam. It's not even. It's not even much you can do, bro. Just be real. Just you know, you gonna have some that refuse you because you may be what you are. Like I done seen a patient refuse a male nurse because he was gay, and he was obviously gay. Like you could tell he was gay. He was very feminine. He walked with a switch and all that kind of stuff. And then you know some of them old school white dudes ain't having that. You know, some of them old school black dudes ain't having that either. So they'll just be like, I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, it is what it is. Can't get mad or upset about it. They got the right to refuse what they want to refuse. You know what I'm saying? The patient just might have to wait a little bit to get their meds from another nurse that can do it. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't give a damn. If you can take care of me, I don't care what you like. Both have preferences. As a black woman, I've had black people question me as a nurse. It works both ways. Yeah, you gonna just, you don't have that anywhere though. Some people see you, they ain't gonna. You just got to take it with a grain of salt, bro. Because I be telling people, if you are super emotional, this is not the field for you. You know what I'm saying? If you take everything personal, this is not the field for you, because everything you do is based on some type of on some type of performance, on how good you do something. And if you can't handle criticism, or you can't handle a patient not liking you, or staff not liking you, or management not liking you, you in the wrong field, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a caregiver and being mixed, living in Idaho, I can truthfully say I've only been kicked out of the room for being a male and not black. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Because when you at your weak moments, most people not gonna care what color you are. You know what I'm saying? Most people not gonna care what color you are. When you at a weak, when you can't move and you need somebody to bring you a glass of water, are you really gonna give a damn if they black or not? You just want the water at that point. You just gonna want the water. You ain't gonna care if that person black or Chinese or whatever. I just need some water, sir. And can you bring me this pain pill? Is the pain pill gonna be less effective because I'm black? So I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I just be, if somebody say they don't want me as a nurse, I'll be like, all right, goodbye. That's they right. That's their God given right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I just want y'all to just to stay focused, keep grinding, working hard. Um, you know, for those of you who about to get y'all license, y'all nursing license, keep working. For those of y'all who about to who thinking about going to school, go to school. Um, it's better. It's better knowing that you can get money this quick, this fast, and this much of it, and you can literally change not only your life, but help change the life of people around you if you choose to do so. So, with that being said, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to go in. I like to go in about 5 minutes early, usually. So, but I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.